Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Watersurf Side Tangent. This video is going to be a little bit different from my others as I want to talk about my time on Vidme, as well as the weird growth on my channel during that time when I started to focus more on Vidme itself. So go ahead and sit back and relax as I discuss my time on Vidme here in this video. Starting things off, for those unaware, Vidme was a video streaming site like YouTube that unfortunately shut down in December of 2017. It was a video streaming site like YouTube, but sort of had the style of Reddit, especially with the upvoting system for the videos. There are tons of videos you can find discussing more about the platform and its downfall and all that other stuff, but that's if you want to learn more about it. Now, I figure I also add this in before I continue. The Vidme domain now reroutes to a porn site, so unless you are into that, I would not recommend going into its old URL. Just want to throw that out there. Do not go to that website anymore unless you want to see big honkers. Now the next question is, why Vidme was special to me? Well, I ended up joining the platform in late 2016. I found it thanks to one of my online acquaintances. It was actually Robin Nelson, or you might know him as Zycron. He tweeted out about this new video streaming site. At the time, I was only on YouTube and Vimeo. So I went to go check it out and I created an account. I uploaded a few of my videos and that's when I hit a snag. I was trying to upload my short film, Stealing the Show, which was over 30 minutes, and I was sort of bummed out because this was one of the videos I was super proud of at the time. Well, I ended up tweeting about this and I didn't even tag them or anything, and they actually responded within minutes and gave me a verification check on the website. This honestly was one of the coolest things, and I started to slowly upload my back catalog of videos to the website over the next few weeks. Well, I uploaded one of my newer videos on the platform, Dank Science, and to my surprise, it made it to the front page of the website, and they even tweeted out on their Twitter account as well. This was a fantastic feeling. Not only was it well received, but I got a ton of positivity from it as well. To give you an idea, the last time I had a video get this much attention was the year prior, and it was my climate change video. While I did get a ton of views because of some freebooting asshat on Vine, I got a ton of trolls in the process, and a lot of my videos were dislike bombed in 2015 and early 2016. Basically, after I saw the potential of Vidme, I decided that in 2017 would be the year I focus on it and grow an audience there. I ended up participating in their 300 countdown for the year, and I had a little cameo in their end-year celebration. 2017 was looking great on this new platform. Vidme gave me a new outlook on content creation, and it felt like a fresh start for my channel. I was able to experiment with new content and bring back my shorties as an exclusive to the website. I started the new year strong with a quick improv shorty, The Nightmare. I also started uploading videos to Vidme a day early as opposed to my YouTube channel. I was slowly growing on Vidme, and I was happy creating again. Around this time, I was also finishing up my last year of university and ended up writing a screenplay pitch for my first feature film, Cooper Time's Up. This is going to be important in a little bit, and I just wanted to give you a little timeline. I started to experiment and brought back some Let's Plays from my many defunct gaming channels, as well as creating some stuff that I normally didn't create. Granted, a few of these skits were also put on YouTube, but they were always on Vidme first, except for my 10 ways to stay relevant videos. YouTube was obviously uploaded to YouTube first, and Vidme was obviously uploaded to Vidme first. And then they swapped the next day, just to give you an idea. These videos were just poking fun at what it takes to be relevant on both Vidme and YouTube. Basically, cashing in on the recent trends of each site in my own comedic style. But let's get back on track. The website started to get some new updates ranging from new categories to Patreon-like perks, as well as tipping and a small rollout of advertisements. Now, I don't mind having ads if they're helping fund the website, but this is where I felt like it was the sort of downfall for the website. I say downfall as that this website was bleeding money on the back end, and a lot of creators, like myself, didn't see the beginning of the end. These things, like advertisements, should have been on the website much sooner, and the problem was video hosting sites are expensive. Creators were starting to join the platform and used it as a dumping ground for their back catalog of videos. Granted, I did this as well, so I am part of the problem, but I also felt like there were a small issue of quantity over quality. I've always had this mentality with my videos, and that was to create something of quality instead of cranking out that quantity. While I am producing more videos now than I have ever, I'm still trying to put that quality into them, even if they aren't full-on scripted like my normal content has always been. I started to see a shift on the platform where people were uploading just quantity stuff in droves on the website, ranging from Let's Plays to other videos you can crank out fairly quickly. I feel like the strain was real on this website, and luckily, they were strict with their rules. You remember how I said I was verified on Vidme? Well, this verification means HD video, longer videos, and other things that unverified users didn't have that luxury of having. The verification process was reworked to combat the loads of data being dumped on their servers, but I have no idea how it was on the back end. I can only speculate. Unaware of the problems, I kept creating videos. I started to push my Vidme page on my YouTube channel. This was done by making a new channel trailer, having a dedicated self-created ad for Vidme, and my page on the website, and having little references in my videos. Basically, when I was showing on-screen footage, it was usually of Vidme. You can especially see it in my video, The Dummy's Way to Quantity Content. That video was also a jab at the pump and dump creators that were joining Vidme. Oh hey, remember how I said I was writing my first feature film ever? Well, after writing it, I decided that I would actually make it exclusive to the site. I started production shortly after graduating from university. I also made a special trip out to the Vidme office in Los Angeles and had a nice chat with some of the staff about my hopes and dreams for the website. They seemed happy that I was focusing more on the platform, but there was a problem I mentioned earlier. My girlfriend, now wife, tagged along with me on this trip and asked him a simple question. What are the long-term goals for this website? This is where we sort of noticed that there might be no long-term goals with their non-answer. As some of you are aware, they did end up shutting down in December of 2017. Regardless of that, I still persisted and created content for the website, and I was still uploading most of my content to YouTube as well. Well, around August of that year, my YouTube channel was actually about to blow up without me realizing it. After uploading my second episode of the Blocksmate series, my 100 Ways to Die in Roblox video, the second one, got picked up by the YouTube algorithm. On top of that, I also uploaded the third one in October of that year, and that sort of went ham as well. Basically, ignoring my YouTube channel was weirdly the best thing I ever did during this time. I had the highest view count, watch time, and subscriber growth ever in the history of my channel, and I still haven't come close to replicating even to this day. As of filming this, it could be different after this video comes out. Basically, my content was getting a ton of love and views on YouTube while my Vidme channel was starting to fizzle out. I just felt like it was pointless to focus on the YouTube channel, especially with how nice the Vidme staff was to me. On top of that, my channel wasn't making any money, whereas my Vidme channel was surprisingly making me a total of $10 during my entire time on the website. This was from tips mainly, but that's still more than I've ever made on YouTube, even as of recording this. Well, you can sort of see the timeline, and I talked about Vidme during this time in my Look Back series focusing on 2016 and 2017 if you are a bit more curious. While I enjoyed creating content, I was just busy with working and making content when I had the free time at this point. This was one of the reasons I was oblivious to the eventual downfall of Vidme. I put all my content on the back burner in favor of working my actual job. I was hitting this funk again, not because of my content, but because a recent university graduate working at an Amazon warehouse isn't really the best indicator that life was going great for me at this time. Luckily, my outlet was creating content, and I had pushed once again and created what would be my last video on Vidme. Watersurf's Idea Factory was a news update video disguised as a weird skit thingy. I basically said, hey, this is what's going on inside my head and I want to do these things in the future. I had high hopes for Vidme and thought I saw a new outlook for 2018. Little did I know that the day I had Watersurf's Idea Factory scheduled to publish on Vidme would be the same day the announcement came. On the 1st of December, Vidme made the announcement that they would be shutting down their servers in the middle of the month and Vidme would no longer be a thing. I was saddened by this, but I knew deep down that this was bound to happen. Well, I spent the 1st of December uploading all my exclusive Vidme stuff over to my YouTube channel, and this became the month of daily content. This mass re-upload buried my newest video in the process. Hey, at least my channel on YouTube is growing crazily, and maybe they will like this daily uploads for the month, right? No, they didn't. Apparently uploading daily content completely killed the growth that my channel was having, or something, because I dropped off hard when I did these daily uploads. Granted, I'm sure most of my viewers at the time probably thought this was new content, but those who did follow me over on Vidme were probably just annoyed. Nonetheless, I still enjoyed my time on Vidme, even if it was very short. It gave me the spark I needed when I was feeling down about life to create content and have that passion burn again. Well, that's going to wrap up this video. While I still have some sweet Vidme merch, I just know it was a small fragment of my time creating online videos and such. The upside of Vidme is that some of the people I followed on Vidme are still creating content like myself. So let's go ahead and do a shout out to the creators I found on Vidme. We got Burrito Shake, we got Fractoid Films,
We also got Jamie Does Things,
and Will McDaniel. I also found Jaden Animations on Vidme, but I don't know if that was them uploading it or someone uploading it in their place, but just figure I'd mention that too. Also, shout out to Robin Nelson for shouting out Vidme in the first place, and shout out to my buddy Red Eyes Green Dragon, who also uploaded to the platform as well, but I didn't know because I only found his channel a few years ago. But yeah, all those creators are listed down below. If this is your first time finding my channel and enjoyed what you saw here today, well, come and check out the rest of my content if you want. I make more of these video essays, as well as various skits, films, and series. I have a variety of content that might scratch that itch that someone might enjoy. Who knows? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.